Hello everybody! Welcome back to the SBGamefun channel. Another episode of Starfield, playing games, having fun. And here we are. We left off. Let's take a look what we got to do today. We got to talk to Alex Shadid. Shadows in Dion. Alright, let's... And Alex is in the rock, it looks like. So let's head over there.
Akila City is always hopping.
Always hopping. And it's always muddy too, looks like. Western town. Mud and grime.
I could really bend your ear when you got a moment.
Alright, Sam, what you got?
I'm up for a little adventure.
Let's not do too much talking.
Yeah, sorry if I'm a little out of it. Didn't get much sleep last night. Lillian and me, I tried talking with her and I lost my cool. Got a little heated. I know I woke Cora up.
On a small ship, everyone hears everything. Yep. At least on the frontier.
Well, that statement's gonna keep me up at night, like everything. Just so you know, there's a long, proud tradition of singing in the shower. Lillian, she's an incredible woman. Truly. But it is always, and I mean always, about the job. When she bleeds, Freestar colors spill out. And back when I was a ranger, we were quite the team.
There must be a story behind why you stopped being a ranger. I bet you were good at being a lawman. And I'm not going to do this one. Did you like being a ranger?
I never had much passion for law enforcement. But there were days I was damn proud to wear the uniform. And other days, too messy. I mean, we always walk the line well. Lillian is good that way. But some laws I think are horseshit. Like ruining lives because some barroom brawl got out of hand. That never sat well with me.
Alright, there must be a story behind it.
I'm meant to be on my own. Exploring the great beyond. It calls to me. Maybe it's Solomon saying hello. But one day, I was just done. No particular reason. It had been building for a long time. So I tried to convince Lillian to leave it behind, come with me. She shot me down. Hard. Hurt my pride. More than a little. But she was probably right.
If you were unhappy, you did the right thing.
We were making each other miserable. And that wore on poor Cora, too. It's funny, our latest argument started because Lillian thinks I'm putting Cora in too much danger traveling with you. I mentioned the idea you had about maybe Cora staying with Lillian if things got too dangerous. Suddenly she was all excuses. She's always going on that she doesn't see Cora enough. And then I try to take her up on that and yeah, fireworks.
Sorry I caused an argument.
Nah, don't be. It's always something. Cora's been stood up a time or two by Lillian. Always for the best reasons. Last time I think Lillian got a medal for it. But at a certain point, Lillian's excuses don't matter. Poor Cora cried for a week. I don't want to put her through that again.
It's almost like a reversal of roles here. Lillian's part of her life. It's not healthy to keep them apart, yeah? It's her mom.
You are just too damn wise for your own good. Well, something to think about. For now, Lillian's going straight to voicemail. So everyone can sleep easy.
Voicemail. That's a terminology. Would they have that kind in the future? I guess it would, huh? Alright, we need to go talk to somebody. We just wasted like 5 minutes talking to Sam.
You should try Phil Burns' beer. It's brewed in the city, and it ain't bad.
Sure.
Hey, deputy.
I think it's up. Yep. You want us to go up top.
If you're looking for the Rangers, check the upper levels or the canteen.
Here we go.
It's really an honor to be able to help out.
Our newest deputy. Hey, I wondered when you might come by. I'm Alex. Nia's report said you were heading for Neon? I've always wanted to go there. What did you think?
That's my kind of place. Didn't really care for it. I'm not here to small talk. What's stopping you from traveling to Neon? Yeah, what is stopping you from traveling to Neon?
Oh, I can't fly anywhere. Issues with my eustachian tubes. Being in a pressurized environment is like someone taking a laser cutter to the sides of my head. It's not great, but at least I can pretend to visit the party capital of the galaxy by having you tell me about it.
He said eustachian. I mean, I'm so used to people saying eustachian tube. That's a weird way to pronounce it. No one I've ever met, I've never heard anyone use that terminology that way, that word that way. So this is the first time I'm hearing it on a video game. Eustachian. Okay, I'm not here to small talk. Don't really care for it. Yeah, I'm not big. Well, I mean, I don't know. Let's say that.
You serious? Well, that's a first. I guess not everyone likes to have a good time. Speaking of which, on to business. So how'd it go? Turn up anything useful?
Give the encrypted slate. I need your help with the encryption on this slate.
Oh, come to daddy, my sweet little mystery slate. I see lots of coffee and late nights ahead. Now, if you get any more of these, bring them to me. It helps if I can compare different instances of the encryption they're using. Just look for me up here. I have no life, so I'm not usually hard to find.
Alright. Have fun with that. You don't get out much, do you? How long will it take to break the encryption? Oh, that's a good question. Let's ask him.
It'll take as long as it takes. You can't rush a job like this. One thing I can promise you, though, is that it'll go a lot faster if I don't have to answer silly questions.
Alright, calm. Cool your jets. You don't get out much, do you?
Oh, why should I? Nothing but dirt, cold air, and Asha waiting for me out there. I like my nice, cozy, antisocial office space much more, thanks.
Alright, have fun with that.
Oh, I will. I guarantee it.
Okay, so we need to go. Oh, there's a computer access here. What's in here? Recent messages. Oh, there's a personal journal from Mr. Shadid, Alex Shadid. May 6th, 2330. Serves me right for getting my hopes up. I was all set to get back to work, and the doc says she won't approve me for field duty. Okay, this is that other girl. I feel fine. I'm not even... Did I read this already? I'm sore anymore, and my breathing's more than good enough to work. Hell, the job's mostly just flying from place to place and talking to people. It's not enough. I was laid up in bed for so long. I guess the wait is always worse right at the end. Whatever it is, I'm totally stir crazy here. Poor Doc, I'm probably driving her crazy too. I just need to hold it together a little longer. Alright, that must be that. Cupid's got nothing on me. May 4th, 2330. Can't stop smiling today. Why, you ask? Of course, I realize I'm basically talking to myself here. But I've earned a little gloating because Leah agreed to go on a date with Alex. Yes, my months-long project has finally come to fruition, and love is surely in the air. If this works out, I think I'll ask them to name one of their inevitable kids after me. Well, maybe not. If it's a boy, maybe then I'll have to be a similar name, like Helgo, or, oh my gosh, Helgo or Helborg. On second thought, no, those are terrible. Yes, they're terrible. Gratitude. April 20th, 2330. There are moments in your life that make you stop and really think about what you've got. For me, one of those moments came about 3 seconds before my crash landing. I didn't know if I'd survived. It really felt like a 50-50 shot. What I remember the most about the moment is just an overwhelming feeling of gratitude for this job, for the other Rangers, and for every inch of this big, ugly, smelly, wonderful town I call home. Note to self. Never lose the feeling of gratitude. In fact, that's my new life goal. Die smiling. All right. That sounds like... It sounds like Alex. But this whole thing here was... It's like somebody else. That's recent messages. Latest test results. To Helga Dubray from Mary Cartwright. Latest test results. Helga, some good news and some you don't like, but I want to focus on the good. You're making great progress in your recovery. In fact, you're ahead of schedule. Whatever you're doing, keep it up. Unfortunately, I'm still not ready to approve you for return to field duty. I know that's not what you wanted to hear, but there's still the risk of setback or complications, and I want to be on hand in the event something comes up. Okay, Helga was that lady who got that injured lung, and Mary Cartwright is the doc. That's who it is. New syndicate in play. All Rangers, new syndicate in play from Daniel Blake. I want you all to keep your eyes and ears open. I've been going over reports from local securities, both here and in Neon, and there's a disturbing trend. Seems like smuggling is the big rise in a big way, and there's more than one faction involved. Seems like we might have a new player looking to move in. We can probably expect to see some inter-faction conflict that could spill over and put innocent lives at risk. If you learn anything that could be useful, let me know right away. Autumn's already looking into it, but leads are scarce so far. That was from Daniel Blake. Get well soon. Helga Dubray from Diego Monroe. Well, get well soon. Heard you're finally up and about, like they say. Landing you can walk away from, right? You take it easy. I know this recovery is going to drive you crazy. If you need to blow off some steam, I'm here. You can do a little ash to target practice on the wall if you want, or just grab a beer and talk with Marshal behind his back, whatever it takes. Get well soon, Hermanita. And that's Diego Monroe. I think that's that one gentleman down, that guy downstairs. Another false alarm. All Rangers, Emma Wilcox. Another false alarm. Just so you all know, the reports we got from the farm on Paulville turned out to be another false alarm. Local security says they headed out to take a look, and the man they talked to said nothing was wrong. Funny thing is, the original call came in from a woman, and when security asked to talk to her, the man who they'd said she went off-world to visit family. Normally, I wouldn't think twice about it, but I've read a similar story only a month earlier where the call had come in from an elderly man. Only local security didn't see anyone that old, and when they asked, they were told he'd gone on vacation. Could be nothing. I know, but if anyone hears about the trouble on the farm, let me know. Couldn't hurt to check it out. Oh, you know what? I didn't realize there was this letter, second page. I gotta pay attention to that. All right. And that's it from this particular terminal. Oh, I don't know why it switched to that. All right, Mr. Shadid, thank you.
Good to see you.
Super good to see you too. Okay, now we need to go find the sheriff. Mr. Daniel Blake. Yes, he's always up here. Okay, gotta make sure Sam follows me because he likes to talk behind the wall. I don't like the camera turning in that direction and talking to a brick wall. I need a word, sir. I need a word.
Welcome back. Any luck finding out who stole that ship from Hope Tech?
I was able to track down the thief with Ranger Price's help. I did, yeah. She was a shipjacker named Grace Early. Yeah, but I did all of the work. Okay, then we didn't. Yeah. Let's just say Ranger Price's help. Yeah. I did, yeah.
Grace Early? Yeah, I've heard the name once or twice. Sounds like you're making real progress.
Thanks. I think I'm getting the hang of this. Thank me when I've taken down the first. I think I've more than earned a promotion. Okay, not. All right, thanks. Thank me when I'm taking down the first.
Good. Stay focused on the task at hand and don't take your eye off the target. That's how a ranger should think. What did you learn from this starship thief?
Scored big time. Got the name of two high-ranking first members, Maya Cruz and Marco. The first has a money man called Marco, and also someone named Maya Cruz. Not much. Just a couple of names. Marco handles the money, and there's a Maya Cruz. Let's say this one.
Now we're getting somewhere. Sounds like you've got a couple of new leads to follow up on. I have a guess who Marco might be. I served with Maya Cruz. She's a technical genius and an expert hacker. I can give you some background if you want it, or we can go straight to planning your next move.
You think you know who Marco is?
There was a mech driver in the 1st Cavalry named Marco Graziani. He came from money. And when the 1st Cav got a reputation as the top unit, he transferred in. Rumor was that bribes made it happen. Marco had a knack for getting hold of anything we needed. There was talk the family fortune came from smuggling, and I believe it. He had this dream to become a wealthy businessman when he got out. But I guess that got put on hold when they locked him up.
What else can you tell me about Maya Cruz?
They said she was a child prodigy, which probably explains her arrogance. Even so, she was fiercely loyal to Major Hull. I don't think she'd ever give him up. If you find her, don't expect her to cooperate.
All right, though. We don't want to say that. Okay, I need some information to track them down.
Like what?
Where would someone go for long-term medical treatment?
Most likely place would be the clinic. It's in Freestar Collective space and provides the best medical services credits can buy. They also guarantee privacy. So it's an ideal place for someone trying to keep a low profile. Ranger Ben Armistead is posted there. I'll send him an update on the situation.
All right. Marco's keeping his location a secret. How can I find him?
Around the time he got out of jail, we started hearing Marco's name in circulation. Word is he's heading up a smuggling racket. Based on what you've learned, I'd presume he's funneling his ill-gotten gains to the first. Ranger Autumn McMillan is out at Red Mile right now, looking into the smuggling operation. I suggest you pool your resources. Just remember, that's outside Freestar Collective space, so we've got no jurisdiction there.
That's enough to go on. Thank you, sir.
Your priority is to gather more intel about the first. What are they planning? Who are they working for? Where are they headquartered? Just remember that your targets were locked up because they were loyal to their unit. They think the Freestar Collective betrayed them. In other words, you ain't gonna get a warm welcome, so be careful. Good hunting, Deputy.
All right. Oh, wow. 5,800 simoleons. All right. We just got the next quest on the run. Oh, it's a lot of talking. Surgical strike. Mission updated. Surgical strike. Okay, hold on. Let me take a look at that. So we got surgical strike, which is to go to the clinic. What is on the run? Go to the Red Mile. All right, so we got 2 locations we need to hit up. All right, so we can head back down. Is this... What is back here? Huh. Oh, this is the toilet. All stolen items. And that goes out to Akila City. Yeah, we should have just gone that way, but and this goes out to Akila City as well. This must be the upper platform. Well, let's go through it. Let's see what happens.
Outside the wall, things get dicey. Ashtar are no joke. Even for us.
Even for us. Thank you for the advice, Mr. Coe. Alright, so yeah, this is the upper platform, it looks like. And we can walk downstairs here to the lower entrance. How much time do I got? I would like to do a quick run because I'm probably going to take me 10 minutes to do this whole location. So let's do a quick run. Yep, thank you.
Everyone needs
Okay, so here's the entrance to Akila City. There's the rock ahead of us. And let's do a quick look. So off to the left here, you got Shepherd's General Store. And I believe that's Rolling Arms over there. You got the hitching post. What is the hitching post? That's where you get married? People get married? No, it looks like a bar.
I'm proud to say this is Akila City's newest establishment.
It must be a bar. It looks like it. Oh, there's some mission boards here. The self-service bounty clearance and the mission board. So I guess we can go and pick up missions there. So let's keep going real quickly through here. What is this area here? I need some light.
It's empty, right? What's stopping me from just, moving in?
Okay, that looks like it's just a storage unit. Whoa. Dude, that forklift's blade is up. They should lower that. That's dangerous, man. Holy cow, I almost ran into it. Okay, right up there is a trade authority. So let's go down here.
Mr. Wright's gonna be looking for an apprentice soon.
Hey, dude. Are you okay, man? You sitting here in the dark? Resting? Alright, I'll leave you to your rest, sir. And here's Laredo Firearms. I hope there's not a transition. Nope, I don't want to go in there because I'm afraid it's a transition. Okay, that door's not meant for us to go in. There's something back here. Oh, it's a shooting range.
We got to pay Rasha anything?
No, as long as you clean up after yourself, she don't mind.
That's awfully kind of her.
Mrs. Lance is Akila through and through. Nice grouping on that last one.
Yeah, the site was off and to the left. I dialed it in good. Same time next week?
You know it.
Oh, these are all set
You're
to.
out there a lot, right? In space? Just do us all a favor and never turn into one of those spacers.
Yeah.
Scum of the galaxy. Robbing,
Okay.
stealing, killing.
Well, this looks like a gun range. But I can't linger long because I'm running out of time. And this is Laredo Firearms. This must be the back door, so I take it this must be their shooting range. All right. What's a gun gun developer without a shooting range? Yep, shooting range. There you go. See that? All right, so let's keep walking. Warning: you are leaving the protected perimeter. Proceed at your own risk. Holy cow! There's nobody watching this door. There's supposed to be guards here? Let's close it. Dangerous. No guards watching the door.
Sarah Filburn and her brother-in-law, Henry, going at it. Again. I had to tell them to keep the racket down.
Alright. Sarah Filburn. Side quest picked up. Alright, so we'll keep... Let's keep looking at this area here. Look at that. There's a little shop here. People selling... Looks like ingredients for food and... Wow. This is where they sleep. God, this place is so...
You really going through with it?
I get tired of being ordered around. I want to be my own boss.
But list, that's like walking a tightrope without a safety net.
I come from a line of farmers. Good ones, too. I just need a patch of land, the right lady, and we could make a good life.
And what if a spacer comes along? The Rangers won't help you out of 3-star space.
I've been practicing at the firing range. I can hold my own.
Alright.
I've already contacted List.
Alright, must be settlers. Wild West settlers. Oh, what is this? Filburn Agricultural Brewing. Okay, this must be that related to that Sarah Filburn quest we just picked up. And this must be the local soccer field. Yes, it is. See the soccer ball. Can I kick it? Yeah. A little jungle gym for kids. And just an empty storage spot. Alright, so let's keep going here. We're probably near the front, I think. Oh, so this... Wow. Somebody's ready to cook a turkey. Look at that, man. Propane and all. Ooh. Okay, so we have... Huh. What is this place? It looks like a little party spot. Little town hall meeting area. Yeah, see, all of these go back down that way, and we've been there.
Next time our friend comes in.
And yeah, which way did we come up from? Okay, this is the upper platform, so this must be... Okay, yeah, this is where we came up. So we don't want to go forward to the right, so let's go forward to the left. And I still got vandals. Alright, what is this?
Carrots are coming in nice. Still have some potatoes to harvest.
Looks like it's gonna be a good year. Maybe you should expand. As long as you stay clear of wheat, I can pretty much sell anything you grow.
That's not how the co-op works. We take care of the members first. And sell what we don't need for maintenance.
I'm just saying, you could make this side business your full-time business. I could stake you if money's concerned.
The whole community tends the garden. This isn't the UC, sir.
I just don't get these Freestar people.
Tending the garden's the best form of therapy.
Okay.
Well, for me at least.
I thought it was a little weird. She was holding something, but she's not holding something. There's supposed to be a rake there. It's missing a prop. Alright, let's keep going here. What's back here? Nothing. Let's get out of here. More.
So we're gonna have a house, Mom?
That's what Mr. Tate is working on. We'll have to move out when construction begins.
A for real house, like the ones in the core?
It's not going to be a manor house, honey, but 4 walls, a roof, floor.
Can Audrey move in with us?
Maybe. Mr. Tate says he's starting with 4 houses, so we'll have neighbors.
This is so cool!
All right, good on you. And that girl looks like Cora.
Big thank you card for Mr. Tate.
I get a bit worked up, thinking of all the folk helping with the housing.
Oh, that looks like Cora. I swear, these couldn't make more models of kids. Okay, this is the exit, and that goes up to the wall. We don't need to go up to the wall.
Having a good one?
Yeah. And that must be a skeleton of an Ashta.
Read Jim's inventory.
You need a magnifying glass for it.
It looks like we're down 2 crates of aluminum.
No, the guard took that to reinforce the railings on the wall. I have a note from Bailey.
They're willing to
2
change
crates
if it
aluminum.
affects their own life,
Signed
not
Bailey.
others.
Not one for paperwork, is he?
You're lucky you got that
Definitely a red
much.
flag. I'd
Well,
stay away if
as
I
much as I can tell, it seems in order.
Alright, so let's keep walking. Oh, I thought that was a platform, ladder or something. Alright. All these areas go... There's so many platforms here. Alright, that just goes down. So let's go forward here. What's down here?
cut down on Terra Brew, but
Whoa!
I think I might be addicted to them.
What you selling?
Akila's dusty, but it's home.
It's home. Alright. And what's back here?
This is just what the stretch needs. More down on your luck animals.
Down on your luck animals. Oh, there's something back there.
Step right in, ma'am, and feast your eyes on the marvelous attractions of Honest Earl's Alien Extravaganza.
Oh no, it's like a zoo.
I can read the sign.
Of course you can.
Honest Earl's Extravaganza?
Creatures great and small from the furthest reaches of the settled systems.
Here, in the stretch?
Yes, right here, right now. Things you would never see in a million years for just a small price of admission.
Huh. Well, it's not that much.
Come right in.
Alright, so let's go take a look.
Who knows what mysteries lie inside the dialectically famous Alien Extravaganza?
Okay, there's stuff you can nick here. Pinch. But there's stuff you can't, like the like these bones.
Fine, big shot. Congratulations for skimming me out of 10 full credits.
What?
Hope you feel good about yourself. Sheesh.
It'll be nice to see.
Are you talking to me, Earl?
Welcome, welcome. Are you prepared to see something so wondrous and strange that you're sure never to forget it?
Sounds interesting. Tell me more.
With pleasure. We got animals from the deepest, darkest corners of the settled systems.
Oh no.
What you'll see will delight and amaze. Just a modest fee, and you can feast your eyes. I envy you, truly, for this opportunity.
10 credits. 10 credits. This whole thing is a sham. You should feel ashamed. No, he's just a guy who's trying to oversell his animal. Let's pay him the bucks.
Step right through this door and take as long as you like perusing the menagerie.
Menagerie.
Oh, and please don't attempt to feed the creatures. In fact, it's best if you don't touch them either.
Alright, we just lost 10 credits. Let's go take a look at his menagerie. There was something back here. I couldn't see it. Danger. Okay, I can't see that. But that's like a cow. We saw that on the Wagoner farm, I think. You can see the, and that's like some dinosaur. Okay, I wanna, maybe this ladder takes me up to the top. We could look down on it. What kind of creature is that? I can't see it. It's like another dinosaur. Oh yeah. It's like a giant lizard looking thing. Come back here, buddy. Oh yeah. He's got crap coming out of his rear end. It's all over his tail. Okay. Enough of that. So this is a small little shop with a zoo. So let's get out of here. So there's a lot of ladders going up to the upper platform. Wow, these are like little dwellings. Man, they're just so dirty around here. Yeah, these are all little hovels. This must be the poorer side of town, I think.
Might be we could invite the Johnsons over?
Those sad sacks in my home?
If you won't help Marco find a job, least we could do is give them a good meal.
I don't mean to be callous, but working with the Low House, I see how bad people got it. We have trouble looking after our own, much less some UC transplants.
The Johnsons are good people, Axel.
You remember the colony wars? Because I do. I lost kin. Now you expect me to feed them, give them jobs? That could go to our people?
The Johnsons aren't the whole United Colonies. They're just people. If you don't want to help them, what about their little one, Liv?
I've had enough of this.
Yeah, you hold on to your hate there, anger. That's not good.
Hard work and grit pay off in the long run.
All right, so there's people live down here. This must be homes. Cooking areas, sleeping areas, bedrolls, survival stuff. Yeah, this looks like it's just another one-person loft. Oh, it doesn't look like anyone's living here.
The worst thing is, I could really see loving it here. We just need a chance. I just need a real chance. But there's too little opportunity. And it's hard to compete with native Freestar
All
folk.
of us have tough times in our life.
I'd like to help you and your family. How are things going for you?
Please.
Moving out here cost a lot. Now we're barely getting by. It's impossible to save up anything so Liv can have a future. Truth is, I was a fool to think anything would change. Now Simone and I barely talk, and Liv, that's even worse. You know what the worst thing for a parent is? To look into your child's eyes and see pity. That's how you know you've hit rock bottom.
Rock bottom. What made you want to leave Cydonia?
Well, it's a thought.
Got tired of living under the boot. The UC always tells you what to do and how to do it. If you're down, they want to keep you there. I thought maybe hard work and patience would lead to better things, but it became clear that that was never going to happen. The only way out was to leave the UC behind. So I brought the family here. Things aren't much better, but at least I don't have the piglets breathing down my neck anymore.
I'd like to help you out.
We've been given as much charity as I can stomach. Without the Low House, I mean, there's something, but it's a hell of a thing to ask.
I don't like the sound of that. Goodbye. I'm curious. What are you talking about? I really mean it. I want to help out. No, let's see. I'm curious. What are you talking about?
Remember, you asked. Simone, my wife, has got a cousin, Milena Axelrod. Truthfully, I never much cared for Milena. But she runs freight, and I know her routes sometimes take her this way. Milena is family. Might be she'd do something for her kin. I'm looking for a job, and I'll do anything. Well, anything legal. Milena's United Colonies, like us, and I know she's got problems of her own with Akila City.
I got a ship. Shouldn't be a problem to talk to Milena. Yeah, let's do it.
You are an answer to our prayers. Milena called Simone yesterday. I'm pretty sure she's still in the system. Just giving me any hope. It's a lot.
Alright, meet up with Milena Axelrod. Alright, so this is another quest I picked up.
Doing okay?
Thank you for saving my husband. I was so scared.
Oh, okay. So I guess he was in the... I thought I remember seeing him coming out of the bank. So he was a part of the bank issue. Girl, you're sitting in the mud, girl.
The whole thing is a long shot.
Liv Jensen. That
Mom
must be
and
the
Dad
daughter.
keep telling me to go out. Dad keeps saying he's sorry all the time.
Because...
Weird.
Yes, you don't know his struggles, young lady. And you're sitting in mud. And you look like Cora. Why is that? Okay, let's keep looking around. This is a workshop, looks like here. What's this? Another one-bedroom shanty.
Lead on a job. Maybe for you and a couple buddies.
I feel kind of bad
Shit
for
work.
Coma.
Hey, pretty sure something's
I spent a lot of my misspent youth at Aggie's. Watch your back. And your wallet.
Yeah, screw
Aggie's.
that.
This must be a bar.
Sure as hell ain't my tooth.
Could be an old tooth from another night.
Yeah. I wonder if we should have a tooth lost and found.
Oh. What a strange conversation. Holy cow, what in the world? It's like a bloody mess there. It's a knife. Okay, somebody didn't make it out of here. So Aggie's is the bar at the end of town here. Oh, nice. Fire pit. That's a crazy fire there. Okay, let's keep going. We're running out of time, man. I'm spending almost 15 minutes going through this area. That's crazy. Another bed,
Rock
loft.
might have some work for someone like you.
Yeah, these are all little... It's like a little shanty town area.
Over there. Tourist?
I give him 3 minutes before the smell chases him out.
Yeah. Where are
Seems
we?
like the Crimson Fleet is everywhere these days. Spreading like a virus through the settled systems.
Prison. What is the
They like to set
prison?
up shop in old facilities.
Okay, that goes down.
So you want to come here for a half day, full day?
A half day. I talked with Miss Kassler and she'll give a full guided tour.
Oh, look, I think
I
we've
mean,
been...
no offense, but isn't it a bit small? And there's not as many
Oh, look at that.
attractions
Co-Heritage Museum.
Miss Kassler built this whole thing off donations and what she could throw together. It's not like
So there's a Co-Heritage Museum here.
Fine.
Man, I just walked right by this.
Not sure if those Varun zealots live in space or got separated from their home planet or what. But they scavenge what they need.
This is the Ehance
Lots
building.
of old facilities left over from the colony.
And what is over here? I must have missed this whole section right here. For sale. Ooh. Is that a building I can rent? The Stretch. That's what that's called. This area down here, you see here's Aggie's. It's called the Stretch. So up here is something else. What is that? The Rock Employee Residence. So those are employee residents. Oh, let's go find out. So the employees for the... What the heck? This thing has no doors. That's an odd thing. Maybe the door's downstairs? Huh. Okay, I'll have to figure that out later. But I saw another building off to the left here. What is this? Sinclair's Books. So there's a bookstore here.
Could I get the digital copy of the things I buy here?
No.
What?
That doesn't
Why not?
even make sense.
I sell
Clouds are slow
physical
and wet.
books.
Space is a premium on my ship. If I could download it to my slate, I could have a whole library.
There are places you can go for that, ma'am. Just not my shop. Good day.
Wait, can't we?
We're done here.
She wants digital
That's no
books?
way to run a business. What happened to the customer is always right?
I don't know, lady. You want digital. She's selling dead trees. Right? Is that
Feel
what it
free
is?
to read. This is a haven for all that love letters.
Anjong Sinclair.
My husband. I think he would have liked what I've done here. He so loved books.
You really love books, don't you?
Movies, slates, theater, all have their appeal. But books, you can get a window to mankind in its earliest days. Whether adventure with Homer, or the actual thoughts of Julius Caesar penned in his own hands. And they offer visions of the future and wonderfully impossible things and might-have-beens. So, yeah, I do like books.
All right. Do you run this bookstore by yourself?
Yes, I had a husband, but he's no longer with us.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
We loved to travel, and always we'd be looking for rare books. Most of what you see here are mementos. It's sometimes hard to sell, but books are not meant to be hoarded. They're meant to be shared and spark something in us.
Are there any books you're looking for?
I am a bit of an aficionado of old Earth novels. Well, truth be told, it's more of an obsession. Reading their stories is a revelation, not only for, the pure imagination, but the window you get into long-gone historical eras. I'll pay handsomely for any books you find like that. Except Charles Dickens. Definitely not Charles Dickens.
What? Why not Charles? What's wrong with Charles Dickens?
Oh, nothing wrong at all. When colonists were forced to leave Earth for good, cargo space was precious, and for some reason everyone thought to bring their Charles Dickens collection. No, I mean he was an amazing writer. His stories are timeless, but what I'd give for a copy of Sense and Sensibility, or the Three Musketeers, oh! The original Three Musketeers, mind you, not the dozens of interpretations of it.
You'd better make it worth my while. Okay, so she's gonna pay for it. You can read anything you want on digital. No, she's obviously a book person. I feel the same way about a good book, yeah.
Who doesn't?
If I have any books for your old Earth collection, I'll sell them to you. Yeah.
Oh, Moby Dick! I had 2 copies. I foolishly sold both. I'm happy to have it returned to my collection. Thank you.
Oh, so we just got, oh my gosh, 2,000 credits for a book we picked up, Moby Dick. I didn't even know that.
Let me see. I'm afraid there's nothing you have that interests me.
Oh, so I guess we don't have anything anymore. Let's see what you got for sale.
Certainly.
Do we have any books? Oh, we have notes. Oh my goodness, we have a ton of books. Tale of Two Cities. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I just bought a book. I don't need to buy it. I sell that. Bad jokes. I don't want to sell that. Broken Everything. Combatech. Nope. These are... Look! David Copperfield. There we go. These are guides we picked up. My Life, Chunk by Chunk. All of these we've read. Note for Sam. Nope. Secret Outpost. Shaw Gang, Welcome. Yeah, we had to take them out. The Solomon Co. Look at that. Comic book. Sword of Damocles. Tag, you are it. Man, I picked up all the junkers. And Morris Slate. Alright, so I guess that's it. So this is our book vendor. So I guess if we pick up nice books, we can send it to her. What does she has to say? Write what you know. What about a bookseller that solves a variety of crimes with her knowledge of ancient works? Think like Sherlock Holmes, except for anything literary. Maybe any news, perhaps, with a rival turned partner in Akila City security. Just need to think endings. If you nail the mystery ending, then everything's in great shape. Rosebud from Citizen Kane. Who is where in Paradise Lost? So much Dickens out there, so maybe tie in one of those books? She doesn't like that. Alright, so we just picked up one of her slates. Oh my gosh, lady, you are a Terra Brew addict. My goodness, she's a freaking nut on coffee. Alright. Another magazine, Gunslinger's Guide 02. Permanently reload and draw Laredo weapons an additional 5% faster. Boom. See, it pays to look around, I guess. Man. Alright, we've spent way too much time. I did not figure going through this area and Aldwin's, what is this? Aldwin's Rights Workshop. Wow, look at this. You must be Aldwin.
One day we'll crack sophisticated. Next heat leads I find feeding up one of my robots I'm throwing to the Asta. Alive.
Alright.
Sorry, got a lot of repair jobs right now.
Oh, so he's the local workshop guy for the mechanics repairing robots and stuff. Don't look at me like that. What's with the mullets, man? Alright, so I guess this is Stone Root Inn. So this must be the local motel. I mean, I wish I had a map. Alright, so we found a bunch of places today. Probably, that's the information booth. Probably could have done this faster. What was that down there? What was this down here? Okay, we're making the rounds. This is the chunks at the front. Oh, so we finally made it full 360. Sorta. What's back here? A lot of vandals and stuff.
Okay, let's all just take a breath here. We all want to protect people from the Ashta. We're on the same side here.
The hell with that. This ain't the way things are done, and that's the end of it.
With due respect, I have repeatedly explained that I do not need permission. I came to you in the spirit of cooperation, but if this is the reaction...
20 years, we've done this my way, and it has always worked. Always! Why are you trying to fix something that ain't broke?
Mr. Wilson, we can deal with the Ashta better, safer. We didn't turn down fire or space flight because we managed just fine until that point.
I will not be talked down to like this.
Okay. Miss Alpin, please don't take any further action until we've had some time to think this over. All right?
People around here think we own Akila. They're wrong. The Ashta do.
So we needed to... Oh my god, there's so much... I picked up a whole bunch of quests. Offensive measures? I heard it. Okay, yeah. Beer run? Oh yeah, that's right, that Filburn. Oh, okay. We need to finish our walk. Okay, what is this area here? Wow, this is get lost back here, man. Okay, so we're up on the wall here. Bailey Kirkland.
If it weren't for the walls, the whole town... People have no idea what we do to keep them safe.
Yeah, if you're protecting them from wild animals, yeah. Davis Wilson. Okay, so I guess we need to talk to these people to advance the quest. But I don't have time. Because I'm out of time. I literally ran around the entire facility. I do have a few minutes, so I guess maybe we can talk
Looks like
to...
we got another off-worlder.
Oh, hush. We can't talk to Davis here. Let's talk to Davis real quick.
Vigilance is what keeps Akila City safe.
Okay, Steve Harvey. Sorry. He sounded like Steve Harvey.
Friend, I gotta confess, I'm not much in the mood for conversation. I know I shouldn't let that woman get up under my skin, but, well, I can't seem to help it.
It all sounded pretty overblown. I thought she made some good points. What was all that about? It's none of my business. She was pretty out of line. I barely heard the conversation. What was that all about?
Girl comes in here with her big ideas about how we defend our city. No respect for the way we've done things for years. No worries about the possible consequences. And expect us to thank her for making our lives more difficult. I tell you, I've never seen entitlement like that.
Alright, she was pretty out of line. None of my business. It sounded pretty overblown. I thought she made some good points. Like I said, I barely heard the conversation. It sounds pretty overblown.
I assure you it is not. Look, this ain't New Atlantis. It ain't all flowers and chirping birds out there. These walls around us, they're here for a damn good reason. I've trained the guards here for years, again, for a damn good reason. We get it wrong, we not watching all the time, then the ash to kill innocent people. That's the simple reality of the situation. So when someone struts into town with their untested ideas on how to do things better than those of us who dedicated our lives to protecting the city, that don't go over so well.
I'm sure she just wants to help. If security can be improved, that's a win for everyone. Yep, yes it is. Yes, I like that.
That's a big if. And I'm not about to do a live test of whatever tech she thinks she got. Look, this is getting my blood pressure up talking about this so damn much. You think you can talk some sense into her? Be my guest. Otherwise, I suggest you leave defending this city to the people who spent their lives doing it.
Sorry about that, man. So now I need to speak to Miss Keone Alpin. I assume that's her.
We need to be smarter, better in the way we handle the Ashta.
So she must be a scientist of some sort of researcher, and he's just the local security units. So he's following along a basic... What is this? Alien tick display. How in the world did it get out here? Okay, so he's been doing it a certain way for so long, he wants to maintain it that way, but she's coming in with new ideas. So we will have to follow up with that quest on a later date. And that's going to be it for us on this episode of Starfield. Appreciate you folks joining me today. We did pretty much a sightseeing tour of Akila City. Wow. sun up, sun down. Now look at that. So midday, and now it's getting dark time. Anyhow, again, appreciate you joining me. If you like this kind of content, make sure you click on subscribe and click on the bell to get notified when I upload new content. And I hope to see you folks back here on future episodes. Until then, have a good one.